All right, yo, what is up, guys? Basic here, back with another video. Today's video, we are going to be reviewing a Mercedes-Benz C300. It's a 2020. This is a brand new model. It literally just came out. It comes with the upgraded interior. It's an updated dash, updated, pretty much everything in the car is updated aside from maybe like just the seats and everything like that. But even the seats and all the interior on Mercedes, they've been killing it for the last couple of years. But this new update on the dash is definitely a game changer, especially for the price that you're paying for this car. I'm going to go over it. I'm going to go over the interior, the driving experience, how much power does this car have. I'm going to go over the sticker and then just the exterior looks. I'm personally not a big fan of C300s. I feel like it's definitely more of a family car, which that's the intention that this car is being sold at. The CLA 250 that my brother has does look slightly sportier. And I'll talk about that more throughout this video, but hopefully you guys do enjoy. Make sure to drop a like, drop a comment, and subscribe to the channel for more content. Yeah. Just to start off, guys, I'm gonna put this before everything. I'm gonna show you guys a sticker of the car. So this is a 2020 C300 sedan. Performance and handling: 273 pounds of torque, 255 horsepower. It's a inline 4, a turbo engine. This is all standard on all Mercedes, which is just common stuff. These are the add-ons that actually come with the car. The most expensive package on this specific car is a $2,000 AMG package, which you guys will see right now once I go over the car. And then these are just small little add-ons which make a slight difference. The AMG wheels, which I would think were in the AMG package, but I guess they're not. But yeah, and then the total price of this car, $48,225. So to start off at the front of the car, it does have this diamond grille. I know this diamond grille, it's an option right now. You can also get it in silver, and then you can get it blacked out if you want to. There's an option that you can get all the chrome deleted on the car, which is I personally really like. I don't really like chrome things on the car. I'll show other areas of the car that are that have slight chrome. So I mean, just to kind of get an idea of what parts are blacked out in the option package. It does have pretty big brakes, and then just off of driving the car, the brakes are pretty good. It does have a 19-inch wheel. This is an AMG wheel wrapped in Continental Sport tires. It's 225 40 19. I see someone already scraped it. Keep in mind, this is a loaner car, guys, just so you guys, if you guys are curious. My brother does have a 2018 CLA 250, and every time he goes to drop off his car for an oil change or just some sort of maintenance, they always give him a loaner car. Standard on all Mercedes-Benz 2020 up to have LED lights. So as you can see right there, it says LED high performance. They're really bright LED lights. In addition, this specific car does have an AMG body styling kit. As I just mentioned, these are AMG wheels. I believe another addition to that would be the tires. The brakes are also from our AMG, and then it has these little vents in the back, just like my brother's car as well, which I think is a good add-on. As you guys can see right here, this is also one of the things that I believe they chrome out in the add-on. I don't think this one has it. That doesn't bug me a whole lot, but if you like black, I mean, it's something you're gonna do on the aftermarket anyway. Now we're gonna hop into the car. They did refresh the key for the 2020 and up model. If you have an AMG, it does come with a metal key. This is a plastic key, and it does say AMG behind the key fob. But this key, it seems like good material. Personally, I might slightly like the one that my brother has a little bit better. It is the older key. This one, just because it's plastic, it feels a little cheap, but it still has a Mercedes symbol on there. And obviously, if you get an AMG, it does have an AMG badge right here, and the key is made out of metal when you get an AMG as well. Keyless enter, so all you have to do is have the key in your pocket and just put your hand through, and the door will open. One thing that I noticed instantly when I got into this car opposed to my brother's car is that it has this frame right here. My brother's car has, I believe it's called like frameless frameless door, which just means that your window, it's literally just a glass up here, and then it doesn't have this. But going in, so this specific car does come with black leather. It's really good material, and these seats actually hug you a whole lot. For a family car, I didn't think they would, but if you hop in, and then just to mention, it does have AMG floor mats. If you hop in, this is a completely refreshed steering wheel. All these buttons here are new. Just from driving it, the little time that I've already had with it, this it looks extremely nice, but this like chrome does kind of blind you to an extent. Every time the sun kind of shines on it, it blinds you, which is a little bit annoying, but I don't know. I'm not gonna have the car for too long, so I want to know if it bugs you on the long term. They do have this updated dash. So this is what's updated on every Mercedes-Benz from 2020 up. It's completely digital. My brother's, which is a 2018, is not digital. It still has a fixed tach and everything like that. But just to kind of take you guys around, I like this wood. I feel like it looks really nice. It looks a lot less complicated here. My brother's 2018 has a bunch of buttons, which I personally don't like. I still don't like that these cars have blank switches, which, I mean, I guess it's a little bit of incentive to I guess get like a bigger model or whatever, or buy an extra package, because I'm sure these are filled in if you buy an extra package, which I'm pretty sure is going to be heated and cooled seats. I'm pretty sure that's what those buttons are for. It does come with a longer screen up top. I personally, my brother mentioned this to me, and this is actually pretty cool. So in my brother's car, to keep these in the middle, it's a little bit of a hassle, but as you guys can hear, it locks in when it's like directly in the middle. So that's a cool feature that, you know, right there, like it's pretty much locked in, and if you actually push it, that's pretty cool. Another thing that I noticed instantly when I got into this car was it does have a sunroof, but it's no longer panoramic. If you guys are not familiar with what the panoramic sunroof does, it's basically your whole roof is glass, and then it pops up and then it goes back. This is like a standard sunroof, what the majority of cars nowadays have. This is one aspect of the car that I don't know I don't know how to feel about it. This is the front seat. Now, keep in mind, I'm in my brother's car pretty often, and I'm familiar with what it feels like in his car. This is supposed to be a family car, and this is a lot more compact than his car. His car is considered more like, it's supposed to be more sporty, or especially with the AMG package that it has and all that. But this is way more compact than a CLA 250, a 2018 CLA 250, which I don't know how I feel about it. I am a tall guy. I fit perfectly, but as you can see, like, I mean, there's enough legroom, but some people might, you know, for example, if it's a bigger person, I don't know how they would fit in here. This is actually pretty cool as well. It has a clock. Onto the back seats. Now keep in mind, these seats are adjusted just for like a regular person. I'm 6'2", and I would consider myself fairly skinny. This is definitely not gonna work. That's like me, just that person definitely would have to sit completely up in order for me to fit, which is super ironic considering that this is a family car. I'm not 100% sure how that works, but have the key in my pocket, push the start over here. That is really satisfying. I absolutely love this dash. The whole digital thing is something they should have done years ago. Audi did this before, I believe, anyone else, and Audi's cars, even for the base model, is amazing because of the digital dash. But I think Mercedes killed it. No, I'm 100% sure. Even the base model CLA, I believe the lowest model now is a CLA 200. Even the base model CLA 200 comes with this, and I believe it starts at around $30,000 to $33,000. That's a steal for what you're paying. One big noticeable thing, and I'm not 100% sure if people mind this or not, this isn't touchscreen at all. I've tried touching it. I don't want to really put fingerprints on the screen. You do maneuver it with this right here, which, like I said, it could be it's personal preference. I don't know if you guys enjoy that. I prefer if it'd be both, just so I can, you know, touch it. I know other brands do that, where they have it touch and you can maneuver from here, whichever your preference is. This does have a sport, so this button, dynamic, you're able to adjust what mode you're in. It has individual, eco, comfort, and then sport plus. Yeah, these things are your cruise control. You're able to put your volume here, answer a call, decline a call, home. You're able to go back. You're able to maneuver some things on the screen. I don't have too much time with this car, so if I figure this thing out, I'll make sure to show you. But I literally have 30 minutes with this car. Another big thing that I don't like about base model Mercedes is that the sound system in these cars is horrific. It's awful. It's horrible. I don't know why it costs them so much to just put a decent sound system in there. I know they offer the Bose, I believe it is, sound system, which comes with a bunch of extra speakers, which obviously makes the car sound extremely nice. My brother's Mercedes has that. But I don't know why the base model can't get some decent speakers. These sound horrible. I don't like them at all. But yeah. So one thing that I did notice off of this car, obviously this isn't a performance oriented car. It's not an AMG, nor is it advertised to be a very quick car, but it does have a little bit of power coming out of this 4-cylinder. It's probably just as quick as my Subaru. But one thing that I noticed right away is this steering. So my brother has a sport mode on his car, and the steering, it tightens up a lot. So you feel a lot more confident in turns and things like that. This Sport Plus doesn't do that. It's electrical steering, as you guys can see. It's very, very easy to move. But that's exactly how it feels on Sport Plus. So when you're going slightly fast, that you're not the most confident in this, I guess, mode. It feels wobbly to an extent. I know one other thing that I noticed off the bat was that the gears clunk. It feels like a single clutch type of thing, where it kind of like you feel yourself pull back every time that the car switches gear. Or especially when it comes to like first or third gear, like I definitely feel the pullback every time that it's switching gear, which is it could be bad or good. I mean, depending on what you're gonna do with the car. That doesn't happen in my brother's Mercedes. It's a CLA 250, which is slightly lower power, but it does have almost the same amount of torque. But yeah, those are things I just noticed off the bat. I'm gonna take you guys for like a quick run around or a quick spin, and then I'll end the video off there. So kind of just doing a small pull here. The car definitely has pull, but like I mentioned before, I'm not sure what Mercedes did with this clutch, but it clunks slightly, where it kind of feels, if you guys have ever watched like a car with a single clutch, like an Aventador or something like that, the car clunks after every gear. It literally feels like you have a manual transmission, and you're just basically switching gear every time you take off. Yeah, I definitely feel it there. The car's quick. For 255 horsepower, I definitely feel it's slightly quicker than the 2018 CLA 250. Not too much quicker, but I would say overall, like performance-wise, the driving experience, the CLA 250 feels more firm, while this car feels very, I would say, wobbly, which is expected from a family car that's not really meant for performance. Yeah, definitely a quick car. It'll still give you the kick you want if you want a family car and baby AMG, I would say. And then it's rear-wheel drive. I didn't even mention that either, which is pretty dope. I thought it was gonna be a 4MATIC, which is, I believe it's front-wheel drive, and then the rear will kick in whenever you need it. So if you ever lose traction on your rear tires, it'll kick in. But that pretty much concludes this video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to drop a like, drop a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, this is just a quick review of a 2020 C300 Mercedes-Benz.